Episode 6, Soulful Awareness, Inspirations of Love, Healing, and Spiritual Life by Joseph LoBrutto. Our never-ending journey of life series.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of our never-ending journey of life, where we explore spirituality, consciousness, personal transformation, and the deeper questions that shape the human experience. I'm John.
And I'm Taylor.
Today we're discussing Soulful Awareness, Inspirations of Love, Healing, and Spiritual Life Lessons by Joseph LoBrutto. And Taylor, this book feels very different from many of the others we've discussed.
It really does, John. Soulful Awareness is much more than a traditional spiritual book. It's a collection of inspirations designed to uplift, encourage, and awaken deeper self-awareness. It's filled with short reflections, spiritual teachings, soul-stirring poetry, affirmations, healing messages, and thought-provoking insights. Throughout the book, beautiful full-color illustrations accompany the messages, creating an experience that's both visually inspiring and spiritually uplifting.
And one of the unique things about this book is that Joseph encourages readers to use it almost intuitively.
Exactly. You can read it from beginning to end, but you can also close your eyes, take a deep breath, open to a random page, and trust that the message you find may be exactly what you need in that moment. That makes this book feel less like something you read and more like something you experience.
Let's talk about some of those messages. One of the first that stood out to me was Angelic Whispers.
I love that one. Joseph writes, "These silent guardians walk beside us, reminding us of the infinite possibilities within our souls." That's such a beautiful way to begin the book because it immediately introduces one of its central themes, hope. The idea that there is more to us than we often realize.
And whether someone interprets angels literally or symbolically, the message still resonates.
Absolutely. The idea is that we're supported, guided, and capable of far more than we sometimes believe. That theme continues in another message called We Are Never Alone. Joseph writes, "Their presence is felt in the gentle flutter of a butterfly, moments of clarity and serendipitous encounters." I think most people have experienced moments like that. A conversation that arrives at the perfect time, a meaningful coincidence, an unexpected moment of clarity. Joseph encourages readers to pay attention to those moments.
That really connects to the title of the book, Awareness.
Exactly. Awareness of ourselves, awareness of our experiences, awareness of the subtle things we often overlook. One of my favorite messages is called Be the Watcher. Joseph writes, "Your presence and voice can inspire transformation, inviting others to see the beauty in their own journeys." That's a powerful reminder that we influence people every day, often without realizing it.
And it doesn't take grand gestures. Sometimes a simple act of kindness changes someone's day.
Exactly. Another message that stood out to me is A Brighter Tomorrow. Joseph writes, "Within each heart is the power to choose a transformative path." That sentence captures so much of what this book is about. No matter where we are in life, growth remains possible. Change remains possible. Healing remains possible.
The book also explores some fascinating spiritual concepts, spirit guides, soul evolution, energy, consciousness.
It does. One section I particularly enjoyed was Souls Are Like Nesting Dolls. Joseph uses the image of nesting dolls to describe spiritual growth. Each layer represents a deeper level of awareness and understanding. It's a wonderful metaphor because growth isn't about becoming someone else. It's about uncovering deeper layers of who we already are.
That idea of remembering rather than learning appears throughout the book.
It does. In The Journey of Remembrance, Joseph writes, "There are no boundaries, only the journey of remembrance." I love that line. It suggests that spiritual growth isn't necessarily about gaining information. It's about remembering truths that already exist within us.
Another message that really resonated with me was raising your vibrations.
Mine, too. Joseph writes, "The journey toward higher vibrations is one of joy, connection, and light." What's interesting is how practical his advice is. Practice gratitude, choose kindness, meditate, spend time in nature, surround yourself with uplifting people. These are things anyone can do regardless of their beliefs.
And they're just as valuable psychologically as they are spiritually.
Exactly. One of the strongest themes throughout the book is the connection between our inner world and our outer experience. The more aware we become, the more intentional we become.
Speaking of connection, Joseph spends quite a bit of time discussing our relationship with nature.
He does. In The Earth, Moon, and Stars, he writes, "Embrace the profound truth that all beings are interconnected." That simple sentence may be one of the most important messages in the entire book, because if we truly recognize our connection to one another, to nature, and to life itself, it would change how we live.
It would certainly change how we treat each other.
Absolutely. And that theme continues in Heal the Earth, where Joseph writes, "Despite our missteps, a profound spiritual yearning calls us back to harmony." I think that's a beautiful message of hope. Not blame, not guilt, hope. The possibility of healing ourselves and our relationship with the world around us.
The book also explores the idea of consciousness and humanity's evolution.
Yes. In the Age of Aquarius, Joseph writes, "We are entering the new age of Aquarius, signifying innovation, unity, and expanded consciousness." Whether someone interprets that literally or symbolically, the underlying message is powerful. Humanity is being invited to become more conscious, more compassionate, more aware.
And awareness seems to be the thread connecting every page in this book.
It really is. Whether Joseph is discussing angels, spirit guides, healing, nature, consciousness, or personal growth, everything comes back to awareness. Awareness is where healing begins. Awareness is where transformation begins. Awareness is where growth begins.
Before we close, Taylor, what would you say is the biggest takeaway from Soulful Awareness?
For me, it's this. Life is happening for our growth, not against us. Every experience carries a lesson. Every challenge carries an opportunity. Every moment offers the possibility of greater awareness. And perhaps most importantly, we're more connected than we realize. Connected to one another. Connected to nature. Connected to something greater than ourselves.
Beautifully said. And perhaps no quote captures the spirit of this book better than one from One with God. Joseph writes, "Life is a beautiful journey, uniquely yours."
That's really the heart of Soulful Awareness. It's an invitation to embrace that journey with greater awareness, compassion, gratitude, and love.
As we bring today's conversation to a close, take a moment to reflect on the ideas we've explored together. Whether today's discussion introduced you to new perspectives, reminded you of something you already knew, or simply encouraged you to pause and reflect, remember that awareness begins with a single moment of attention, a single moment of presence, a single moment of curiosity.
And that's really what Soulful Awareness invites us to do. To slow down, to listen, to reflect, to reconnect, not necessarily to accept every idea, but to remain open to possibility and discover what resonates with our own experience.
Because the greatest truths are often not the ones we're taught. They're the ones we remember, the ones that awaken something within us, the ones that help us see ourselves and the world around us in a new light. Every book we explore in the Our Never-Ending Journey of Life series ultimately points toward the same invitation: to become more conscious, more aware, more compassionate, more connected, and more present in our lives. Wherever you are on your journey today, whether you're seeking answers, healing, purpose, peace, or simply a deeper understanding of yourself, remember this: growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens one insight at a time, one lesson at a time, one moment of awareness at a time. Thank you for joining us for another episode of our never-ending journey of life. Until next time, continue exploring, continue growing, and continue remembering the wisdom, strength, and light that already exist within you. Because every challenge can become a lesson, every lesson can become wisdom, and every moment of awareness can become a doorway to transformation. This journey doesn't end when the book closes. It continues with every step you take, every choice you make, and every new understanding you discover. Because here on our never-ending journey of life, every ending is simply the beginning of another journey.